Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'll be playing Injustice 2 again, and in this video I'll be showing you guys the modes and telling you guys what the different objects in the game does in case you don't know them. So let's start off with the modes. As you can see, there are quite a bit of modes, more than the first game. There's campaign, arena, story, leagues, operations, challenges, and resource missions. So let's first of all go to campaign, and as you can see there are 8 chapters in total. The 8th chapter, and each chapter has 4 boss battles. So 4 boss battles per chapter, and there are 8 chapters. Also, on each chapter, once you beat the 4 boss levels, you could go ahead and do heroic mode. And heroic mode is you're gonna be facing harder players. I mean, they're in the same area, but it's basically a harder version once you completed the normal version. So it's kind of a challenge for that, and obviously the goal is to get 3 stars on them. So first of all, let's just go into a battle real quick and show you guys the controls. Now I know there's a tutorial at the beginning that tells you what everything is. Well, not what everything is, but what the attacks and stuff. But just in case you guys don't get it, I'll show you guys again. So here we go. We start. The modifiers are basically the things that are changed from normal. As you can see, this one's random tagging. So you could block by using 2 hands as well, or you could press this button in the bottom left corner, and that will also block as well. So there's 4 different attacks. Each character attacks when they come in. You can swipe back to evade, swipe back and tap to attack, a ranged attack, swipe up to do an air attack, swipe down to do another attack. Swiping down is kind of weak though, so I don't recommend swiping down. Swipe down, okay. It always misses. There's swipe down. You could swipe at them. It's gonna hit. Or you could just tap. So there's actually 5 ways you could attack on Injustice 2. Also, you can see that there is a combo, and you need once you build up that combo, every single 10% is gonna be a 5% damage boost to your next super move. Which, as you can see, there is the bar at the top, and they just use their super move. It's basically the 3rd power up. So if you need to fill the bar all the way to the top, all the way to use it on Injustice 2. Now let's just use another power up. Let's just win this real quick. So the combo is really useful, and make sure they don't block it, or else it's still pretty weak. Also, there's this speeding forward button. So this button, it just makes it autoplay. It's a little faster, but it's the main purpose of it is just to let the PC play for you on an easy level that you just don't want to do. So that's the basics of battling. Now let's just go ahead and go back to the home screen real quick. So there's the modes of the campaign. Now let's go ahead and visit arena mode. Let's go ahead and visit arena mode real quick. By the way, if you guys are playing Injustice 2, I'm just gonna warn you that it does drain battery quite fast, so that's just a heads up. So you can see that there is the store and the find opponent section. The rewards and leaderboards, pretty much the same layout as Injustice. So let's just go ahead and find opponent, and let's look at this. You can notice that you have 5 options to choose from. So you could choose from any of them. If it's too hard, the green arrow means they have their threat, which is basically how powerful your characters are, is higher than yours. So if you find someone like the last person, 13,000 too hard, or if all of them are too hard, all you have to do is press back and press that button again, and you get 5 new opponents. I really don't know why they gave an option to choose 5, because there are no combos like on Injustice where you could win like 7 and you get a really big reward at the end. There are none here. Now let's also take a look at the energy. As you can see in the top left corner, it refreshes in 2 hours, and one fight costs 1 of the multiplayer energies. Each character has 5. Every time it refreshes, it fills it up. You could use gems to speed it up if you want to, but that's basically that for arena mode. And we'll get into story, resource, and operations in part 2, because I'm gonna make these 2 parts so it's not too long. Now let's take a look at objectives. There are daily objectives and achievements. The daily objectives are all the same. Let's go ahead and collect this one. I'll talk about the items just in a little while. And second, we have the roster, which is the first ones that come out are the cards that you own, and then these are all the other cards. There are the silver cards, the gold cards, and finally there's 1 legendary card so far. And in order to unlock these cards, you need to unlock hero shards. Let's see, hero shards, and it's 3 stars. In order to get it and then promote it to the next star rating, you need to collect enough hero shards for it. For example, let's look at Armored Superman. I have 7 out of 360. If you get once you get 360 hero shards, you unlock Armored Superman. So it does take quite a while, which I don't really like. You can't buy the characters, like you can't buy them, so it's gonna take a while. Also, gear. Let's look at gear. Now each character has 5 gear that they could put onto them, and you could upgrade each gear by themselves. And you could look at the abilities, you could upgrade them. You could look at the talents, you get new talents every star rating. Reroll, you got 1 free reroll again every day, and basically a reroll, it just changes what the talent is. So the current is 4% critical attack resistance, the new one is 8% critical attack damage. So let's go ahead and select new for that. You got 1 free reroll per day, and then each reroll after that is going to be, okay, never mind, let's reroll, get it for free. You should only have 1 free reroll per day, or maybe 2. 8% stun resistance. Now let's keep current, and then now it's 5,000 to reroll, and you can also see the stats right here. So go ahead and press home, and let's go visit the store real quick. It's just the store, you know, buying stuff. Then you got a free chest, basic chest every 3 hours, or you could buy 10 for 40,000 or 1 for 4,000. You just get some energy, maybe some gear, some hero shards from that, gems and credit buying, and then you get the last one, hero shards. And as I said before, you need hero shards to unlock characters, so this is where you can get them for paying gems. And next we'll look at the inbox. So inbox, this is where you get your messages and your daily rewards and weekly arena awards. So let's just go ahead and collect our daily rewards, and then once you collect it, you could go ahead and delete it. You can't delete it before you collect it. Let's go ahead and collect our season reward. I'll talk about the items in just a little bit. Also, oh, so there's another one. They gave us 100 of these gear material free as a tip for leveling up your gear. It's basically a gift for them, and you could go ahead and read that. But basically, what the gear material does is once you shatter the gear, it's gonna give you a certain amount of gear material, like Injustice. Then you're gonna need that gear material to upgrade gear. So let's go ahead and delete that and go home, and let's talk about the items now. First of all, you can see that on the top there's energy, coins, and gems. The energy, I have 399 out of 77. So unless you play a lot in campaign, I believe is the only place you use energy, you're not going to spend all of it in one day. So energy, each fight costs energy. You know, this one costs 6 energy, and well, the harder it gets, the more energy it's going to cost. The coins, it's just the coins you use to buy hero shards and upgrade stuff. So basically, it's the normal currency. And then finally, you got the gems, and the gems is where you could buy hero shards, and you could buy the chest, which is right here, the hero chest. 150 per chest, or 1,500 for 10. Now I'm really close to 1,500, so once I get 1,500, I'll be sure to make an opening of 10 of those chests, and hopefully we could get a gold out of it. Next, let's look at some more items. We have the gear, the sim cards right here. You can see in the top right, I have 159 sim cards. Sim is just simulation. So basically, once you 3-star one of these battles, you could just press that. It uses your energy and one sim card and gets you the rewards automatically. And you don't have to battle. So let's see if we could get a gear here. So we're only getting credits. Let's see if we could get a gear. There's a daily objective. Okay, so we're not gonna get any gear from this. Let's try 3 more and let's see if we could get a gear from it. Well, yeah, sim card. It's pretty useful because it's basically free win, I guess we call that. Let's go ahead and collect our achievement, daily missions, and we'll go on and talk about some more things in arena mode. In the top right now, you can see a red shield with swords, and that's your arena credit. It's for the arena store. You can use them to get hero shards as well as gear for the characters, so it's pretty useful. You can see that there's 5 Green Lantern shards. I want the Green Lantern, so let's just go ahead and get 5 of those shards. 25 out of 80. Still gonna take a while. So that's that. And the gear shards. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Let's just go ahead and click on a character right here. Click on the gear, and you can see that we could press details, and there are chance effects for each gear. They require a certain gear level. They have a base effect, the chance effect, and then the gear set bonus. To level up, you can see that it costs 20 gear material, and I don't know if you can see it, but right to the left of that, there's a shatter, and that gives 20 gear material as well. And then there's also the green item right there. But first of all, let's go ahead and first level this up. And there we go. Level it up. Let's go back here. You could press edit team here. You simply have to drag it onto there to change what it is. And the green thing it's only useful for re-rolling gear chance effects. As you can see, it costs 1 to re-roll it. I'm not gonna re-roll it because I like 3.6 critical attack. And now let's look at XP capsules. Now each character has a specific category. Now this Green Lantern is the Arcanine class. So there are different types of XP capsules for the different classes as well. There's like the first ones are Arcanine XP capsule, and then there's the Might XP capsule. There are generic XP capsules as well, which gives the same amount of XP for each character. You can press Alt, select all, and it selects all of the current class of XP capsules you have, and you could just use them if you want and gain some XP, but not that much. So I believe I covered every single item in the game right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for part 2 of it, which I'll explain operations, story mode, and resource missions. And I hope you guys found this video useful. If you do, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.